Good evening everyone, and welcome to Doves for Peace. I'd just like to welcome all those that are not logged in tonight. I'm Sister Sue from Blackpool, UK, and a member of the Tues community. I'm a Reiki master and a holistic therapist, and I've been guided by the angels for the last 8 years or so. I've got a candle lit for global peace and interspiritual unity if you'd like to light a candle and join us. I always think that when you light a candle, the light of the spirit shines around. I'd like to just say a little prayer to the angels for a blessing tonight. I ask the angels to be with us this evening and to bless the card reading tonight and give us messages appropriate for each one of us. Amen. Now tonight I'm using the Healing with the Angels cards tonight by Doreen Virtue. And I'm going to begin by, because Brother Sean has asked for a card for himself, Rob and Daniel tonight. So I'll start by getting a card for Brother Sean. So we just ask the angels to bless a card for Brother Sean tonight. Now, Brother Sean, you've got spiritual growth. Spiritual growth. So we'll just have a look what it says. And it says you are going through a time of rapid spiritual growth. Enjoy the process. During this time you may feel a mixture of many feelings: confusion, excitement, fear and wonder. You love your renewed connection with the divine, and you wish you could read, study and learn and meditate on a full-time basis. Simultaneously though, you may worry about the implications that your spiritual studies will have on the rest of your life. What impact will your new spiritual pursuit have on your job, marriage and friendships? These worries create a fear that may erode the enjoyment of your spiritual studies bring you. Surrender these fears to God, dearest one. Trust that you are supported, loved, guided each moment. Don't worry about how your future will blend with your spiritual growth. Trust that the same power that has brought you to your spiritual path will also take care of everything else for you. After all, this power supports all the planets in the sky. It will support you perfectly too. So that's a lovely card, isn't it? That's a lovely card for you, Brother Sean. Spiritual growth. And I think sometimes when you're teaching others, you've always got to be learning yourself and moving forward, or else you become a bit stagnant. Now we'll do a card for Brother Rob now. Just excuse me, I'm writing them down in between. Right. Wait a minute, there's 2 there, that's no good. That's no good, we'll shuffle them again. So this is for Brother Rob. Oh, and this one is forgiveness. Forgiveness, and forgiveness has been coming up a lot this last few weeks. So forgiveness, this is for Brother Rob. So it's saying, let go of anger and resentment and feel yourself healed. You don't need to forgive the action, but the person, so that you can be at peace. I think that's really good, that you don't need to forgive the action, but you can forgive the person, so that you can be at peace. Drawing this card, your angels guide you to release anger and irritation. And we all suffer from irritations. People annoy us and rub us up the wrong way. Yet they ask you to look at the high price you pay for being a vessel of anger. Forgiveness does not mean what you did is okay to me. It simply means I am no longer willing to carry around the pain in response for your reactions. When we hold unforgiveness in our hearts, we only punish ourselves after all. That's very, very true. Your angels will help you release unforgiveness if you will just ask for their assistance. So that's a good one. So welcome Elaine. Elaine's joined us. So now this one is for Daniel. Let's pick a card for Daniel. Oh, blessings. That's a lovely card. That's a lovely card, is that? And that's a card that I have on my dream board. Blessings. And it's a picture of the angels dropping flowers and flowers of blessings. So that's a lovely card. So this is for Daniel. And this says, God and the angels are helping you right now. Continue to ask for their help and then accept it when it comes. And it always does. That's good. Excuse me. The angels want you to know that you have extra blessings around you right now. Perhaps you have recently experienced some challenges, or maybe you are currently asking for extra help. Either way, the angels surround you now with more divine love than ever. Additional angels are with you, giving you added cushion and love and light. Sometimes you may feel as if God and the angels have abandoned you. This card seeks to remind you that they are not gone, but that they cannot leave you ever. It is only our fear that makes us blind and mute to the presence of the angels. Yet your angels can lift away your fears if you ask them, and then let them go. You are truly blessed and very, very loved by God and the angels. So that's for Daniel. So that's a lovely card, blessings. Now we'll do Elena card. now we've got serenity. Serenity for you, Elaine. Serenity. And this is a lovely card. And it's saying you are moving into a time of greater inner peace and tranquility. So that's a lovely card, is that, Elaine? You are moving into a time of greater inner peace and tranquility. Peace of mind means feeling secure and knowing that you're always provided for. Even if your logical mind cannot fathom how the challenge could be resolved, peace of mind means that you trust God will create a miraculous solution. This sort of faith is always warranted because faith is a key component in experiencing such miracles. By drawing this card, the angels reassure you that peace of mind is within you. You can feel serene even in the midst of great turmoil. It's a mistake to think that you have to wait until your life is problem-free before you can be happy and peaceful. That's a lovely thought, is that? I'd just like to read that again. It says, it is a mistake to think that you have to wait until your life is problem-free before you can be happy and peaceful. The opposite is actually true. First, you work towards serenity. Then your life challenges lessen and disappear. Serenity is your natural state of mind, and the angels are now working with you to actualize this. So that's a lovely card, is that? That's lovely. Serenity. So you've got more peace and happiness coming to you, Elaine. Now, have we got anybody else logged in just now? I think we'll do one for the group now. We'll do one for all those that are not logged in tonight. And if you feel that it resonates with you, then it's for you. Oh, this is retreat. So this is for all those that are not logged in tonight. It's retreat. Retreat. And it says, spend some time alone in quiet thought. Clear your mind and focus your truth on your truth and priorities. So that's a good one for all of us tonight. That is really a good one for all of us. Spend some time alone in quiet thought. Clear your mind and focus your truth and priorities. Are you pushing yourself too hard, beloved child of God? The angels remind us to that rest is a natural cycle in every living thing. Think of the mighty oak tree that grows in spurts and then rests. It draws its nourishment from the deep within the earth and takes time before growing upward again. Like the oak tree, it's important for you to nourish yourself with spiritual and emotional food. While you are resting, take time to reflect on your heart's true feelings and desires. Your angels speak to you through your heart, and when you listen to and honour your feelings, you walk hand in hand with God and the angels. You will know that it is true divine guidance and not just your imagination and wishful thinking if it speaks of your desires to make a difference in the world. So that's a good one for all of us, to take time to take time to be quiet and listen. I think we have to listen to the Spirit and what the Spirit's saying to us. And that's a good one for me tonight, is that. Now I'd like to pick one for Laura, because Laura always watches the recording, so I'll pick one for Laura. And when I knock the cards, it's just to clear the deck. Oh, now this is another one for and we've had this one tonight. This is Brother Sean's spiritual growth, but this is for Laura as well. So now, if the card comes out 2 or 3 times, it means it's a group card. So this is spiritual growth, and this is for you, Laura. And we'll read it again because it is really a good card. You are going through a time of rapid spiritual growth. Enjoy the process. During this time you will feel a mixture of feelings: confusion, excitement, fear and wonder. You love your renewed connection with the divine, and you wish you could read, study and learn and meditate on a full-time basis. Simultaneously though, you may worry about the implications that your spiritual studies will have on the rest of your life. What impact will your new spiritual pursuits have on your job, marriage or friendships? These worries create a fear that may erode the enjoyment of your spiritual studies bring you. Surrender these fears to God, dearest one. Trust that you are supported, loved and guided each moment. Don't worry about how your future will blend with your spiritual growth. Trust that same power that brought you to your spiritual path will also take care of everything else for you. After all, this power supports all the planets in the sky, and it will support you perfectly too. So that's a lovely card. So that's for Laura. Now I think we've got time that I'll pick a card for Teresa, because Teresa sometimes joins us a bit later. On it, there it's come out again, look, spiritual, and I shuffled the cards. We'll shuffle it up again. Spiritual growth. I think the angels are trying to say something to us tonight, don't you? There, look, it's come out again. Spiritual growth. So I'll just read the introduction again. Spiritual growth. So this is definitely a group card, and this is for all of us. This is for all of us tonight. Spiritual growth. You are coming through a time of rapid spiritual growth. Enjoy the process. So that's come out about 4 times. So I think the angels are trying to tell us something tonight, don't you? So we'll pick one now for Elizabeth. Oh, intention. Intention. This is a lovely card. Intention. Your intentions create your experience. What do you intend to happen? Make sure that your thoughts and feelings reflect your true intentions. I think that's another good one for all of us tonight. By drawing this card, the angels ask you to take an inventory of your expectations. What do you expect to happen today, tomorrow, or in the future? These expectations are seeds of your intentions. An intention means that you have set a goal and intend to achieve it. Your intentions drive your experiences. The angels ask you to choose and infuse your intentions with love. That's a good one. The angels always ask us, whatever we do, to do it with love. By holding these spiritually minded intentions, you help yourself and others, and the angels can help you replace negative mental habits with more empowering thoughts if you ask for their assistance. Oh, is Asher with us now? So we'll just pick one for Eleanor, and then we'll pick one for Asher. So that was for Elizabeth. That was intentions, and that's a very good one. So we'll put that back, and we'll just clear the deck again, and we'll. And this is for Eleanor. This is balance. 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 The lovely cards are these. And it says, has your schedule been lopsided lately? Be sure to balance your time between work, play, spirituality, exercise and relationships. The angels know that you're busy, with many earthly demands on your time. They want to help with your responsibilities through the process of balance. Whenever our schedule becomes disproportionate, our energy drops. Lowered energy creates the illusion that there isn't enough time in the day, so the vicious circle of time limitation ensues. Your angels ask you to add regular doses of meditation, exercise and play to your days. They know that balancing your life between work, play, spirituality and exercise and relationships helps you to grow and feel joy. If you feel overwhelmed by your responsibilities, don't hesitate to ask God and the angels to lift your burden. And I'd just like to say that if you're not logged in tonight, or any of us, that if I'm reading a card out and it's for somebody else and you just feel that that card's for you, then the angels are speaking to you as well. So that one was for Eleanor. Now we'll pick one for Asher now. And this is another card that's come out tonight. Serenity. And Elaine got this one, Serenity. So this is for you, Asher, as well. So this is another group card that the angels are speaking to us all tonight about serenity. And it says, you are moving into a time of greater inner peace and tranquility. So you're going to move into a time of peace, Asher. A time of peace and tranquility. Peace of mind means feeling secure and knowing that you're always provided for. Even if your logical mind can't fathom how a challenge could be resolved, peace of mind means that you trust God, that God will create miraculous solutions. This sort of faith is always warranted because faith is a key component in experiencing such miracles. By drawing this card, the angels reassure you that peace of mind is within you. You can feel serene even in the midst of great turmoil. It's a mistake to think you have to wait until your life problems till your life is, I'll read that again. It's a mistake to think that you have to wait until your life is free from problems. You can be happy and peaceful. The opposite is actually true. First you'll work towards serenity, and then your life challenges lessen and disappear. Serenity is your natural state of mind. The angels are now working with you to actualize this. So that's serenity, and that's for you, Asha. And it's a lovely card, is that? And what it's saying is that we don't have to have our lives perfect, and you know, we don't have to be free from trouble and free from worries to be happy and serene. We can find peace within the midst of turmoil. So that's a really good card, is that? Now I'd like to draw one for the group now, and I'm going to give them a really good shuffle. Oh, now this is a nice one. This is one for the group, and it's answered prayers. Answered prayer. So if you've been praying for something, then your prayers are being answered, and this is for the group. And I'll do one for Mary Asher. Answered prayer. Fear not, beloved one, your prayers have been heard and answered. And I'd just like to say that this is for the group, and my prayers have been answered. I pray, I don't know if you know, but I'm on the prayer channel 3 or 4 mornings a week with Brother Sean, and we've been praying for some of my family and some of my friends for them to get jobs. And I'd just like to say they've all got jobs, and this last week, and our prayers have been answered. So God does answer prayers. All of your prayers are always answered. Sometimes you may not feel this way because the answer comes in unexpected ways. Perhaps you receive an intuitive feeling, or a new opportunity appears, or a book falls off the shelf. The angels answer our prayers very often by giving us ideas and information in these everyday ways. By drawing this card, the angels request that you be extra observant. Notice everything that you hear, say, think and feel. Be especially alert to help that comes to you, and be sure to accept this help. You do deserve this assistance. Many times God enlists people to act as earth angels who bring you answers to your prayers. I think sometimes we can all be at fault there. We like to give to other people, and we like to give, but we don't always like to receive. And sometimes we have to be on the receiving end from other people, and we have to allow other people to give as well. So that, I just felt to say that. Now I'll pick a card for Mary now. So this is for Mary. Oh, and I've got this one for Mary as well. Now this must be another group card. It's come out 3 times. Intention. Intention. Elizabeth got this as well. Intention, and it's a really good card, but I'm going to read it again, seeing as Asha wasn't with us. Intention. If I can find it. Oh. Your intentions create your experience. What do you intend to happen? This is for Mary. Make sure that your thoughts and feelings reflect your true intentions. You know, if we're positive about things, positive things will come to us. But if we're negative, negative, we won't receive the good that's supposed to come to us if we're negative. And we block, if we're negative, we block the good things from coming to us. By drawing this card, the angels ask you to take an inventory of your expectations. What do you expect to happen today, tomorrow, and in the future? These expectations are the seeds of your intentions. An intention means that you have set a goal and intend to achieve it. Excuse me. Your intentions drive your experiences. The angels ask you to choose and infuse your intentions with love. See yourself and others as happy, successful, and peaceful. By holding these spiritually minded intentions, you yourself and others. The angels can help you replace negative mental habits with a more empowering thoughts if you ask for their assistance. So I think that's one for me, because I need to keep my mind positive. I find that I have to put my positive head on every day, because if I don't, I end up being negative and worrying. Because so ever since I was a young person, I always was a worrier. But I've learned on my spiritual path this last 20 years, I've learned not to worry. I've learned not to worry and to try and put everything in God's hands, and we need to do that. We need to put everything in God's hands and the angels. And it's wonderful how the angels work. So now I'm going to share 3 cards with you. One for the beginning of the week, one for the middle of the week, and one for the end of the week. And these are the daily guidance from your angel oracle cards. These are Doreen Virtue's cards as well. And the first one, as I said, this keeps coming up. And it's been coming up in my readings and things, and it's been coming up just a lot lately in the cards and things. And it's talking about forgiveness again. An opportunity to forgive. Opportunity to forgive is the first one. The beautiful cards are these. So that's the beginning of the week. If we've got anything that's niggling us or just getting on our nerves, then we need to let it go. And we let go of our annoyances towards other people. And it says this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. So that's forgiveness. So I think we need to clear out and let go of all the things that are troubling us and let go of the past. Because sometimes we can dwell on the past, and we have to let the past go and put it behind us and live for today, one day at a time. And then the middle of the week, it's talking about life purpose. Life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus on serving as a purpose, and then the purpose will serve you. So what it's saying is that we have to focus on service and serving other people. Well, that's certainly a one for the St. Franciscans, because Francis always served other people and put other people first. So that's a good card. So we have to try and focus on service and not upon ourselves this week. And forgiveness. And then the end of the week, have confidence. Have confidence. It's saying, moving forward does not necessarily require that you have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. Along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us, that's the angels, lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. So we've got to lean upon the angels if we lack confidence, and we've got to trust the angels, and we've got to trust the angels. And one thing I just feel that I've got to mention is, because it's something I forget sometimes, we have to ask the angels. They don't intervene unless we ask. So we need to ask. And if you ask, they will intervene, and they will answer our prayers. And as they say, they might not be in a way we expected, but they will answer our prayers. So have confidence. That's for the end of the week. Have confidence. So go into the weekend with a bit of confidence, trusting that the angels are with you. Now we're going to do a short meditation. So we'll just quieten our minds now, and we'll see if we can listen for what the angels have got to say to us. So sit quietly for a few moments and get yourself calm and centred. Let yourself release all thoughts. Be open to the right answers coming to you. Next, imagine a big ball of divine light and energy, white golden energy, and just imagine it all around you and all around your aura. Just imagine yourself surrounded by white light and energy. Allow this energy to soak into you. As it fills you up with divine light and energy, let it wash away any unwanted energies, purifying you and raising your vibration. Continue until you're filled with divine light and energy, until you just feel that that's enough and you're ready to go on to the meditation. Now call upon the angels to give you the energies to open to new ideas, new insights and new inspiration and new revelation. Just imagine a beam of light shining down on you from above, and imagine that it is washing through you, cleansing you of all unwanted old thoughts and energies, and preparing you and installing new thoughts and ideas and inspirations. And notice what colour the light is. Now I want you to just imagine yourself walking along a path. And up ahead you can see a garden gate. Through the gate there's a beautiful garden. Let it be somewhere that you've felt comfortable, or somewhere that you've been and you've enjoyed the presence of nature. So just imagine that there's a beautiful garden, there's chimes in the garden, lovely flowers and bushes, there's a pond, and there's a waterfall, and it's shining in the sun. It's a lovely sunny day, and you can see a bench where you go and sit down, and you take a rest. It's a lovely peaceful scene, and you can see or sense or feel an angel or your spirit guide if it feels appropriate to you. And maybe you can just feel the angel's wings wrapped around you. The wings with love. Imagine that the angel's love is wrapped around you. Now just ask the spirit guide or the angels for the name. Now ask them that if they've got a message for you, and just listen. Listen for the inner voice within your heart. Listen for the inner voice. And if you don't hear a voice, just sense and feel what they're saying to you. Maybe you're seeing colours. Maybe you sense the love of the angels. Just imagine that they're with you and that they're speaking to you right now and they're giving you a message. And I just feel that we've got to be positive. Kick out the negative and be positive. And move forward. Move forward along our spiritual path. Now just thank the angels for being with you right now, or your spirit guide, if it's someone that you're close to. Just thank them for being with you. And now get up from the seat and we take a look around in the garden and we walk back along the path, through the gate and along the path, and we come back to the very beginning. And you just sense and feel yourself in the present. Let yourself come back to the now and to the present and feel your feet on the ground and just open your eyes and just come back to the present. So I'd just like to thank you all for being with us tonight, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've all found that the angels have had something to say to you tonight, and it's even for those, especially for those that are not logged in tonight. And the one thing that spoke to me more than anything else tonight has been that card intention. So I think, you know, we have to, you know, I feel that that was a group card and it spoke to me tonight. So now we blow out the candle and we send love, light, peace and blessing to all those troubled places in the world, and we blow love to one another. Amen. So I say blessings and peace, everyone, and have a good rest of the night, or if it's morning where you are. Blessings and peace.